Kenya's president is now the first sitting head of state to appear before the International Criminal Court. He is charged with crimes against humanity. CCTV Sandra Gathmann has more now from The Hague.
Traffic was halted as dozens of supporters sung, chanted and gathered outside the International Criminal Court. Not an average reception for a private citizen, a man who relinquished his presidency to be investigated for crimes against humanity. Mr. Kenyatta was silent in court and chose to make no statement.
And in view of the nature of the proceedings, I will be answering questions on his behalf, and he does not choose to make a statement.
According to prosecutors, Mr. Kenyatta helped orchestrate political riots that followed the 2007 elections, which left over 1,200 Kenyans dead. Mr. Kenyatta has not appeared in court since the start of the case, but this time his presence was required to clarify why the Kenyan government has allegedly been withholding evidence under his presidency.
In the absence of the kind of confirmation which might have been provided if the government of Kenya had abided by its treaty duties, the prosecution recognises that it cannot take the case forward.
Uhuru Kenyatta's supporters have been celebrating what they see as proof there's simply no case at all.
But the International Criminal Court has nothing. They have no evidence against our president.
There is nothing that this case stands on. It has no feet to stand on.
Separately, the ICC is being asked to make Kenya responsible for non-cooperation with the court.
This case has been characterized by state obstruction of access to evidence. If Kenya's obstruction of justice in this case is allowed to stand, that will provide an incentive for other countries, whether they're members of the ICC system or not, to themselves obstruct justice in future cases.
Mr. Kenyatta walked away still a free, innocent man, while the ICC comes against growing criticism that it's failed to wrap up cases against powerful leaders.
So instead of dropping the case against Mr. Kenyatta altogether, prosecutors are asking the judges to adjourn it indefinitely, which would be a very rare exception for the ICC to make. But prosecutors are holding on to the hope that the Kenyan authorities can one day be forced to hand over this crucial evidence they believe will one day point the finger of blame at Mr. Kenyatta. Sandra Gathmann, CCTV, The Hague.